Welcome to Early Bird Picker. My name is Rafa. I'm a reseller on eBay, Facebook Marketplace, and Amazon. Currently in the Early Bird Picker nest, so like always, that means this is the weekend what sold video. Friday evening, 3 sales on eBay, 1 on Amazon. You know the drill. Let's get them. Sold. As you can see, I have 3 of these, all new, sealed in plastic. This one's a little bit different than these, but as far as I can tell, they're almost the same thing. Vintage verbatim double density 5 1/4 diskettes, new, sealed in plastic. Cost of goods less than $1. Picked these up at the Honey Hole thrift store by my house that rarely ever charges me more than $1 for anything. Sold $18.99 plus shipping on Amazon. It's one of the rare items that I have listed on Amazon that is not books. Whenever I find something new and sealed, I often scan it on Amazon just on the rare chance that I'm allowed to sell it, and on this case I was. Sold. Men's Kuru brown leather trail hiking shoe. Condition is just absolutely excellent. You can see the tread has essentially no wear on the bottom. Very close to like new. Just a few dings kind of on the leather there. When you're flipping used shoes though, they don't come much cleaner than this. Never heard of this brand Kuru before, but when I was at Goodwill from a distance across the store, I spotted this nubuck leather. It just really stands out. A lot of times this particular kind of leather has a really high resale value or just really high value to begin with. Just the overall look of this shoe just looks super high quality. It feels really good. The next thing that tipped me off without even looking this shoe up is the asymmetrical lacing. Sure, if you look at your foot, you can see that our feet are not symmetrical. And so this asymmetrical lacing is a newer technology that shoe companies are doing that are keeping up and acknowledging that our feet are not symmetrical. And so the lacing kind of goes with the curve of the foot. Before I bought them, I of course did look them up because cost of goods $12.99 at Goodwill. Not super expensive, but definitely not cheap. This was a little bit of a smaller size, a men's 8.5. They took a few weeks to sell, but still totally worth the $12.99 that I paid. They sold for $55 plus shipping on eBay. Sold. Men's Under Armour Speed Pocket 2-in-1 compression shorts. Excellent used condition. They are worn once. They've got pockets on the sides. I know they were worn once. These are my personal shorts. Whenever I worked at Fleet Feet specialty running and walking store, they sold these and I got these for free. Thought I'd give them a try. Turns out I don't like compression shorts inside my regular shorts. Sold $27.77 plus shipping on eBay. Sold. Vintage 1985 Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head plus a large accessory lot. Cost of goods $2.50. This lot was part of a bigger lot that I purchased at a garage sale for $5 total. I split up the 2 lots. I split up the original lot into 2, and so this one had $2.50 into it. Picked up this one kind of just for fun. Found this at a garage sale the weekend after Hasbro announced they were dropping the Mr. from Mr. Potato Head. I'm not sure if they stuck with that or not, but anyway, there's controversy surrounding it, and that's always a good time to be reselling stuff if there's controversy about a brand or a product. So I thought it'd be really fun just to throw this up for auction. I threw up my other one for auction. It sold. I made some money on it, not a ton of money. This one I sold for $19.50, so with the 2 lots combined, definitely coming away with some profit. Sold. American Airlines, your hometown airline, Tulsa, Oklahoma, coffee mug. Overall, very good condition on the outside, some wear on the inside. Cost of goods $1 at an estate sale. Sold $14.99 plus shipping on eBay. I'm super drawn to American Airlines. My grandpa was an American Airlines pilot, and so anytime I see American Airlines, I just think of him, and so I try to pick it up. In fact, when I think of American Airlines, I so much think of my grandpa being a pilot for them. That's basically a tattoo of his pilot wings right there. Saturday night, 4 orders total, 2 on eBay, 2 on Facebook Marketplace. Sold. Lot of 132 Prismacolor Premier colored pencils, assorted colors, and as you can see, condition is like new. It's not clear that any of these colored pencils have ever been used. The tin was open, so I did sell them in used condition, but I really made it clear how very little use these had. Cost of goods, $1/4 at an estate sale. That's a steal right there. Sold $57 plus shipping on eBay. Sold. Patagonia black size XL short sleeve t-shirt. Pretty basic on the front. They're pretty classic Patagonia logo on the back. For my feature photo, I used a picture of the back rather than the front just because it's so much more colorful than the front. Cost of goods, $3 at Goodwill. Sold $30 free shipping on Facebook Marketplace. For me not to pick up Patagonia, it's got to be either really poor condition or really expensive or some type of combination of those two. But Patagonia just sells so well for really, really good money. Vintage, new, it just sells. Sold. Backtracking. As you can see in our $1 cost of good hat box. UVA, University of Virginia, snapback hat. If you're wanting to get into flipping hats, one tip for you is these 3 bars right here are known as the split bar. Usually signifies that you're looking at a vintage hat, and that split bar is pretty desirable among hat collectors. Condition on this is okay. As you can see, a little bit of deformity. Part of the hat is sticking out over here. It's not on this side, but overall the bill's in nice condition. No staining that's just really obvious. The brand on this one is The Game. The sweatband is in really, really pretty nice condition, just very minimal use. Cost of goods, $1. Sold $27.27 plus shipping on eBay. Alright, it's Sunday afternoon. We have one order to finish up from last night. I only got through 3 of them, so we have 1 to do from there. And then I think we have 4 new ones today. 1 on Amazon, 1 on Facebook Marketplace, 2 on eBay. We'll start from the one that I didn't get to last night. Sold. As you can see, it's already disassembled in a box. I had to know what this item was going to weigh in order to get it shipped out the right price. This is a purple ab roller. Picked up this tip from Kevin over at Commonwealth Flipper. I had seen these probably a handful of times at different yard sales, and I had no idea they had value as long as you're willing pretty much to ship it. And as you can see, it is a little bit difficult to find the right box. This box is 34 inches by 18 inches by 8 inches, and after I put packing materials in here, it's going to weigh between 10 and 11 pounds. Cost of goods, $10 at Goodwill. Sold $50 plus shipping on Facebook Marketplace, actually. So these ab rollers have a lot of value in them and a lot of sell through on eBay, and then apparently also Facebook Marketplace. How I handled this situation for shipping on Facebook Marketplace, because it is over their cubic rate if you want to ship something using one of their labels, had to use one of my own labels. What I do is I look up the zip codes farthest from me, like at the different sides of the coast. I'm in right in the middle of the country, and then I put in a shipping rate for those 4 areas, the highest of those 4 areas. But then in the description of the item, I say that the shipping would likely not be this high. If you're interested in having this item shipped to you, send me your zip code and I will send you a lower shipping rate. The reason I got distracted last night is I made a video about using Rollo Ship Manager instead of Pirate Ship or any other shipping label service. I've been saving a lot of money using Rollo Ship Manager. If you want to watch that video, I'll put the card here so you can go watch that video if you haven't gotten a chance to check it out yet. A lot of money to be saved, but anyway, it's all explained in that video. You can ship large and heavy items for a really good rate. Ended up paying for a UPS ground label, I think $19 and some change for this item, which I think is a pretty good deal. I'm not paying it, that's what the buyer's gonna pay. But anyway, these purple ab rollers, or maybe there's other colors too, I don't know. It seems like mainly I just see the purple ones, but they are a great Bolo if you're willing to disassemble them and ship them. Sold. This one is from our cost of goods $1 hat box. Sold. This is from the lot that I purchased on Thanksgiving Day several months back. Cost of goods on these hats, $2.50. This was the strangest thing. As you can see, both John Deere hats. The sale for these John Deere hats came in back to back. They're separate transactions within like 10 or 15 minutes of each other on eBay. I've had both of them for a little while, and so in my head I was thinking, surely this is going to the same buyer. I need to look at that and see if I need to combine the shipping. So of course I went in to see the name of the buyer who bought them, and the craziest thing is the name of the buyer on both hats is John, but to a different John. Sometimes weird things just like that happen on eBay, and I don't know, I just think stuff like that's interesting. Two different transactions, just really, really similar back to back. John Deere green snapback hat. Very good used condition, almost no wear on the sweatband. The brand of this hat is John Deere. Unfortunately, if you're getting into flipping hats, John Deere hats sell really, really well. They're one of the #1 hats that you can get a lot of money for if you find the right brand on the hat. K Products or K Brand, it's like the same company. That is what you want to look for if you're going to flip John Deere hats. I still pick up John Deere hats as long as the cost of goods is like, you know, pretty reasonable, under a buck or two, or a couple, in this case like $2.50 for that black hat, because they do sell through pretty well eventually, because John Deere is just so collectible. That said, these ones were pretty basic and they were not the right brand of hat. This particular one sold $11.11 plus shipping on eBay. Identical logo on this one, but it does have this cool kind of flame looking embroidery here. I really thought that would make this one very desirable. I could find very few others listed at all anywhere, like on Google or anything. This one is a Velcro strap back with some definite wear through the sweatband and underside of the visor here. I was totally wrong on this one. This one actually is K Products, so that is desirable. The deal on this one, though, it is not vintage K Products. You can see it's made in China. That's the primary way that I know, and just the overall design of the hat, of course. But what you really want to look for is K Products, K Brand, made in USA, and the snapbacks for K Products, K Brand do especially well. When I listed this, my thought was probably that this would sell really fast, being that it was the combination of John Deere and K Products. Just not the right age, just not aged enough on it. Like I said, if you're new to flipping hats, go into eBay, search the sold listings for vintage, K Brand, K Products. You can really put either one of those John Deere hats, and you'll see some hats that go for really good money, even in not the greatest condition. This black hat sold for $19.99 plus shipping on eBay. Had $2.50 into it, so still okay with that one. Sold. Appreciative Inquiry, 2nd edition. Clearly a book. In very good condition with no obvious writing or highlighting. Cost of goods, 83 cents. Sold $14.99 plus shipping on Amazon. Sold. Lot of 6. Castle Bay Softex golf iron covers. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At a thrift store, I picked up a really large lot of these, maybe like 25 or so, and then I split them into 3 lots, trying to make as many like sets as possible. I had one lot that was like a lot of these, maybe like 11 of them, a middle lot, and then this is the last lot with the fewest possible. I was really happy to see, though, that the numbers were at least consecutive. There are a couple issues with this lot. If you're going to sell these, just be aware they do kind of have a tendency to tear. So like right there, you can see a little tear there. Same thing right there. But just really happy that there are consecutive numbers. Cost of goods, $1.50 for this lot. Sold $15 free shipping on Facebook Marketplace. Cost of the label is $5.50. Takeaway $9.50. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Early Bird Picker Weekend What Sold. It truly means so much to me that you check out my channel and my videos. I'm really so appreciative. It just means so much. That'll do it for this weekend. And as always, I'll see all y'all in the next video.